Hello everybody, welcome to ScottyDGaming. I'm Scotty D, and today I'm going to be playing, hold on, let me get this straight, because I think I've already forgot the name of the game. I think it's Vampire the Masquerade Swansong. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, I don't know, I forgot it. But I did know that back in the day, there was a game called Vampire the Masquerade, and the only thing I've seen of it is from a YouTube user who, actually I really like this guy's channel. I think he's called Sethinson. And he's really funny, and it's not the type of game that I played at the time, but this one looks like it's more of a Telltale-esque dialogue-based story with a few puzzles thrown in. I like that style of game, so let's do it, baby. How do you pronounce this guy's name? Wait, sorry, I'm looking at YouTube now. Stack. I'm going with that. Lads, I highly recommend checking out that guy's channel. He's phenomenal. Right, let's go. Vampires walk among us. Unknown, we've built their cities, fought their wars, and sated their hunger. For centuries, these creatures have been organised into rival sects, the largest of which is the Camarilla. How good was Blade, the first movie, by the way? That was such a good vampire movie. In its domains, Camarilla courts enforce the Masquerade, a global conspiracy hiding the existence of vampires from the mortal world. Breaking the Masquerade is punishable by final death. Makes sense. In Boston, vampire factions have long been at each other's throats. After much conflict, Hazel Iverson, the new prince, has sealed a fragile pact with a group of blood sorcerers, known as the Hartford Chantry. Right, there's a lot of lore here. Let's see if we can remember it. This alliance will not only provide stability to the domain, but will hand the prince the blood trade. The trafficking of blood and mortal victims that serve the needs of the vampire elite. Tonight, the undead will celebrate. Nacon presents. Oh, is that the developers?
Get this going. There, ready. We're all set. Now, to begin, tell me, what do you see?
A black screen.
I don't know.
Okay. Try this. Focus on your vision.
No, it's happening. No, it's too late. It's too late now.
I think she sees visions of the future. It is Vampire the Masquerade Swansong. Hey, I got it right. Yeah, by the sounds of it, because vampires are normally, in any vampire like media and that, some of them can like see the future or see what's about to happen. I think that actually happens in Twilight, doesn't it? I've actually seen all the Twilight movies, and I'm not covering this up or anything, but my lass actually really likes the movie, so I've watched them all with her, and to be honest, they're not actually that bad.
Did you feel it too?
Take your stuff. We're getting out of here. We've got a problem.
April.
Call them back.
Prince Iverson, that was a woman. Unless her name is Prince. Have you noticed all the people we've seen here, or we're looking at now, We're all dead in that intro.
What's going on?
The thing.
It's the prince. We must go quickly.
Oh, do you think this is a setup? It's supposed to be the Festival of Blood, wasn't it? Ah, this is going to be a setup. Prince's Quarters, 11 p.m.
Come on. Damn it. Hurry up.
Calm down. Maybe it has nothing to do with the party.
And Mem
You know
Louis.
full well I was in charge of it. If anything goes wrong, it's my head on the chopping block. Fuck. Damn it. It took Hazel months to convince the Hartford Chantry to ally themselves with us. So they finally accept, and then bam, a code red. There's never been a code red in Boston, damn it. This has gotta be bad, Mem.
A mem. Okay, so the person I'm playing is a mem. Okay. Right, dialogue skills. In a dialogue, some answers require the use of your skills. Your skill level is compared with that of your opponent. A higher rating wins. You cannot use a skill if it's written as 0. So I've got 12 willpower. Using a skill consumes Using a skill consumes willpower. If your opponent wins, you gain few willpower at the end of the dialogue. Okay, so psychology costs 3 willpower. MM's got 2, Journey Acting's got 1, so we've got 100% success. What's the next? Okay. What's the next one? My character's got 0 persuasion. Okay, right. She's nothing to hide.
It's not like you had anything to do with it. I'm sure.
You don't get it. I was in charge of organizing the party.
But security is Jara's problem.
Yeah,
normally.
except Jara is a member of the Primogen. I'm not.
But you're a harpy. The prince will cover you. You know she's always looking for an excuse to take him down a notch.
We'll see.
What do we do next?
When everyone's safe, we move on to phase 2. We clean house.
Right, okay. So wait there, what is a code red? Have you noticed we've got all this gold glitter shit down us? Is that something that's got to do with like all the vampires in this world? Because that other vampire we saw had a what was it called? Infatago. Is that what did Michael Jackson claim he had? Oh yeah, he actually did have.
Did you say this is the first code red in Boston?
Ever since the fall of London, protocol is no longer a laughing matter.
Whatever. They've been harping on that for 4 years now. They took away our internet access. Our smartphones.
It's called risk mitigation, that's all. A code red is an alarm signal that's sent to everyone to say, watch out, we're all in danger. And everyone runs to shelter at the nearest safe house. For us, it's with the prince. It could have been worse.
I'd have preferred worse.
You're not even listening to me.
Right. We clean house.
What do you mean by we clean house?
Getting rid of our archives, our documents, anything that might betray our network and relationships.
What comes after phase 2?
Just pray that it never comes to that.
Come on, tell me.
We run.
Death.
We leave everything behind and we go into hiding. As far from here as we can.
There's no way I'm leaving Boston. Everything I have is right here in the city. It took me years to build my clubs. I've worked too hard to give it up now.
You won't have a choice. I know you hate coming here. Are you gonna be all right?
What do you think? I know how to behave, Jay.
Yeah, I know. Just keep your cool and it'll be fine.
Oh, so I got 1 willpower for that.
My little darlings. You're here at last. The fear that something horrible had happened to you terrified me.
No call for theatrics, April.
The prince asked to see you as soon as you arrived, Mem. I wouldn't dilly-dally if I were you. As for you, Journey, someone's triggered a code red. If anything has happened over there, I'll hold you personally responsible.
Will you now? Okay. Disciplines. Vampires have supernatural abilities usually inherited from their clan disciplines. Some disciplines can be used in dialogues. As with skills, the higher level wins. Not all disciplines are available to all vampires. Some mortals may possess certain powers, although most have no defense against disciplines. Hunger. Using a discipline generates hunger. Hunger has a value that cannot be exceeded. This limits a vampire's use of their powers. A vampire at their hunger limit risks losing control, attacking and feeding on the closest mortal. Okay, so it looks like you're going to have to weigh up the risk, aren't you, when using a discipline. You can use it to get what you want, but if you use too many, you're going to go insane. Okay. We don't actually have a choice here. We can't win this. We have no persuasion, and we only have one of this. The thing is though, if I use this, that's so strange. There's no way I can win this, but yet it's still going to cost me 3 hunger. Where's the option just to say nothing? I can't pick this at all. Okay, well, flat out April. It's going to fail though.
You know, back in the day, nobody could bat an eyelash without you knowing about it. You must know exactly what Jay is being blamed for, don't you?
MM. My dear MM. I adore you. Really, I do. But darling, please. You're way out of your league here. This alliance with the Hartford Chantry is crucial. The prince is on edge. We can't get through to anyone over there.
What does this have to do with Jay?
She was in charge of the whole thing, for goodness sake. Listen, both of you. From now on, I don't want to hear another word out of either of you. The prince is furious. Journey, you're coming with me.
I don't see why.
And as for you, Hazel wants to see you. Right now.
Oh, we get to move about. Right, hold on. Because we've got some things. Here we go. We've unlocked some stuff here. We got a put in her place trait. Traits are positive or negative effects that influence the abilities of the character in question. They're only revealed once they have been earned as a result of an action, a character's choice, or a consequence. The hunger level, whether low or high, confers temporary traits that affect the character's abilities. Suspicion. As it rises, the suspicion rating creates more negative traits that increase the difficulty faced by the characters. So see, we got one suspicion there for failing that check. Plus 10% success rate in intimidation tie, and minus 10 success rate in a psychology tie. Okay, that's what we got there. Put in her place, yeah. Whoa, minus 10 to the next experience cost for the mental attribute. So there was no way to avoid that. Talents increase your abilities. Each talent is tied to a specific action. Repeating these actions will progressively unlock tiers of a talent. Right? So, I mean, it's... Although we've got this as a menu, we can't actually put points in it, so we should just play the game and you don't really need to pay attention to it. Codex, blah, 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 okay. Right, I think I've got it. Let's go, baby. How do we save? We don't, it's on an autosave. Happy days.
It's gonna be a long night.
Miss Lewis, welcome.
Okay, so it looks like it's maybe pretty linear. The game looks pretty good though. Reminds me of Yakuza. I don't know, it's got that Yakuza look. It's D.L. Hewley? Damn, I didn't know you was a vampire.
Who's she, Caleb?
Mem Lewis.
She smiles like a toreador.
Letters etched in bold right upon her teeth.
What about that bearded guy who's swallowing his bile?
Dejan Siaka.
A Tremere warlock, then?
Keep him at a healthy distance. With a sideward glance, he could make the blood in your veins boil.
Is court attendance usually this sparse?
Oh shit, we're playing as Caleb. Right.
We should have all left by now.
Are you worried about the code red?
I'd hate to be Caius right about now.
Why?
Oh, look
He's
at this
second
ghoul.
honcho of house security. This promises to be a busy night.
I know what you mean. It's one thing to have been told that the Nosferatu don't age well. It's another thing to see it for yourself.
It's by no fault of their own.
Do you think you'll be able to ask the prince tonight if you can embrace me?
No. Now is no longer the time.
Oh, is she a human, do you think? And she wants to become a vampire.
And he is your child?
Mr. Beryl Underwood.
Right, what should we say about him? He's a real shark. He's one of the members of the Primogen. I don't want to talk to her about it. No, I think I don't trust it. I don't trust this girl, actually. I don't want to talk to her about it. Let's keep our cards close to our chest.
Never forget that the court is a chessboard. We are monsters, and we sacrifice pawns. If you want to be a major piece, then behave accordingly.
But
Nothing can happen to you here. We're in the prince's house. She must be finished by now. Wait for me. This won't take long.
It's out of the question, MM. I won't let her get away with this.
All right. Calm down, Dijon.
Where's Journey?
What's it to you?
Don't start with me. She was in charge of the party. She has to take responsibility for this.
Leave her out of it.
It's too late for that. Don't waste your time covering for her. She's not a kid anymore. I haven't heard from my child, and no one's able to get through to them over there.
Go on then. Go and save Imani and stop wasting your breath.
There are rules. Need I remind you? We're all stuck here.
You're such a good boy.
You'll never change.
Dijon!
What? Oh, come on, Hilda, she needs to grow up.
leave us.
I don't need your help.
Mem, please.
Stop calling me that.
I was worried about you.
You still haven't moved on, have you? You're always getting in my way.
Lower your voice. People are staring.
Okay. Focus. Focus allows you to temporarily increase a skill by 1 or 2 levels. The more you increase your focus, the more willpower cost increase. Okay, that makes sense. To be focused, a skill must have a minimum score of 1 point. Disciplines or knowledge can't be focused. Okay. So what's that? Bloody hell, how small is that icon? Right stick's focus. If the skill or discipline levels are the same, the outcome of the conflict is uncertain. The chance of victory can be influenced by a number of bonuses or penalties, as well as spending experience points. Oh, we get XP. Okay, I didn't realize we got XP. Okay, so you move left or right on the D-pad. Oh shit, look. 5. To put it on 2. We can boost this to 3 for 6 points. That's well worth it, because look, 1 boost costs 5 willpower. We might as well use an extra willpower to guarantee the success. Oh, she did it as well. What a bitch! She used focus as well. I didn't know that, lads. I didn't know that enemies could increase their focus as well. That's pretty funny. Your opponents can also focus. Well, it would have been nice if you'd have told us this previously, that I would have boosted it higher. Unlike you, focus only allows them to increase their skill level by 1. Okay, so we know that the maximum she could have had was 3. So if we'd have gotten a 4, we would have. Okay, I understand it.
Do you know what this code red is all about? You're in the Primogen. You must know something.
I'm in the same boat as the rest of you. Apparently, it was from one of Moore's retainers. That's all I know.
Who's that?
Jason Moore. Don't you remember him? He's the human who manages our interests when the sun comes up. He handles our assets, errands with the banks.
What does he have to do with this?
I don't know. It now seems that Miss Hazel Iverson, the mighty Prince of Boston, is no longer on speaking terms with the Primogen. As if now were the ideal time.
She asked to see me. Do you know why?
My best guess is that she'd like to talk to you about Journey, of course. I always warned you that girl was trouble.
Yeah, sure. I've gotta go. Hazel must be upstairs. I'd better hurry.
Shit. Look, our hunger's getting pretty high now. Okay, so let's get upstairs. Can we see these dudes up there? Oh, we can, look.
I haven't seen her.
Wait there, can we
Counselor
speak to
Drury
anybody
is
else?
not here, nor is Dr. Dunham. Mr. Leto's teams are trying to reach them, but...
They've all got
Nobody's
such
answering?
long faces.
Oh, we can speak to people.
Hey, Abby.
Hey, Mem.
Abby, do you know what's going on?
I'm sorry, but I can't.
Please? I feel like I've been plopped down in the middle of a minefield.
There are rumors about Journey. Rumors about how this is all her fault.
Did you know that Jay was in charge of the party?
Shit. I bet she's gonna take the fall for whatever happened.
I don't think she's involved, but we've got to be on our guard.
This guy looks fishy. We've got to have a word with him. Looks like fucking Palpatine.
Ma'am, we haven't seen you here in ages now, have we?
Hello, my friend.
Let's holster our weapons. I'm only here because of that goddamn code red.
Blunt and to the point, as usual. With a bit of luck, your suffering will be over soon. How's business these days?
Why? You wanna invest?
Don't tempt me.
Oh, shit. Rhetoric. We could use all of our willpower and... Oh no, we couldn't. There's no point in doing this. We simply cannot. Our opponents focus 20%. What does that even mean? Oh shit. Does that mean they've got 20% focus bar? So, but it says they could only increase it by 1. I don't understand what that means.
I'm shocked to think you put so much as a penny into one of my clubs. They don't bring in enough for your taste, Beryl.
You're right. I'm not interested in them. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to be alone. I'm waiting for Caleb.
Caleb. Right, that's it. I don't know where that ugly zombie looking guy went. Maybe we're not allowed through here. Are we allowed through here?
Sorry, that's not possible.
Why? Come on then, let's go. Can we run? Is this as fast as we move? No, this is as fast. Oh no. O's run. Happy days.
What a shitty night. Hazel must be pissed. What the hell could she want with me?
It's pretty trippy, that though. camera angles and stuff remind me of the Nomad Soul. Leisha. Unstable seer.
Is everything okay, Mom? Penny for your thoughts?
Nothing, Pumpkin. What were you saying?
You saw pictures again? You're not going back to the Institute, are you?
No, don't fret. I'm gonna stay here with you now.
I don't like it when Richard takes you away.
He's my psychiatrist. He's helping me so I can be with you. Mom has a little trouble sometimes, remember? I see things that haven't happened yet. And I forget others.
Yes, I know. And you have to slumber so you can rest all alone sometimes. But 3
Oh my
years
god,
is
that
too
voice actor for that
long.
kid. The voice actor for that kid, oh my days, if I have to listen to that, I'm gonna rip my ears off. I hope we're separated again, we need to get rid of that child.
But now we'll be together forever. We'll be inseparable.
Like 2 peas in a pod.
Yes, exactly.
What's going on? Why does everybody look so upset?
'Cause you're here.
I think something serious is happening. I'm worried. I still haven't seen Richard. I looked for him so he could explain, but he can't be found.
So what do we do now?
I was told to wait here because Hazel wants to see us. There are grown-ups coming, and your mother needs to talk to them.
Oh, then I'll go hide, because grown-ups talk to me too much.
If you want, sweetie. But don't wander off. Go on. Show me what you do to make sure no one spots you.
Okay, here I go.
Oh, she can go, okay. She straight up got invisibility.
Leisha. It's been a while.
Hey, MM.
When did you get out?
Just tonight. Hazel wanted to see me.
That means she's extremely worried about the situation.
That or she's a major drama queen.
So who am I playing as? I'm playing as this guy. Okay, so whoever the camera's looking at is the guy you're playing. Okay. MM doesn't realise how serious it is. Yeah. Let's be legit with these guys.
You shouldn't make light of the situation. Believe me. There aren't many of us who have experienced a code red and survived.
Thanks for the heads up, Professor Bazori. First Siaka, now you. Why won't anybody give me a break tonight?
Maybe you asked for it.
Or maybe if you behaved in a manner more appropriate to the circumstances and our setting, then you'd better understand why everyone is so nervous.
Oh no, we're playing as her. He's got no business lecturing me. Dajan asked for it.
Siaka jumped down my throat. Was I supposed to let him take his nerves out on me? No, I'm sorry. That's not how things work, Bazori.
We must all remain calm and accept any help we can get, even from the most unusual sources.
That's surprising to hear, coming from a blue blood. At least your certainties come from a more solid source than a prophecy from a child of Malkov.
You don't know what you're talking about.
All I'm saying is that whatever the problem is, your hallucinations aren't gonna help us solve it.
Well, they are. Well, they actually are. You can see what's going to happen, then you can prevent it, can't you? Yeah, fuck that bitch. At the end of the day, think what she wants. I don't really care. It changes nothing.
And yet, many of the things I saw ended up happening. Quentin King's disappearance, Hazel's rise to power, your breakup with Hilda too. But you're probably right. It's just Hazel and her flair for the dramatic.
Only time will tell.
Good evening, ladies, sir. The prince shall see you now.
Okay. She's a rebellious star. The diva who lights up Boston's nights but brings light into a world of darkness can be perilous. Knows this, but she doesn't care. Choose a profile. Oh shit. Oh, great. This is where the game really starts. Choose a profile. Investigator. Profile that focuses on knowledge and skills that allow you to go undercover, extort, or steal information. I love extortion. I like the sound of that. Jack of all trades. I don't really want to be a jack of all trades. Focus on improving attributes and a large selection of skills. It allows for a maximum number of interactions, but with less mastery. That's terrible. Veteran. Profile that focuses on dialogue skills and the physical attribute. It allows you to use the character's aura in conversations. That sounds a bit shit. 3. Profile with no pre-attributed points. Okay, so that means I can place the points where I want them to go. Shit, or does it... Wait there, lads, I need to Google this. Because if this is like a character creation, I didn't expect this. Masquerade, what's it called? Sapienza. Fuck, man. Why is the title gotta be so fucking obtuse? Vampire Masquerade. What's the game called? Swansong. Free. That's not what I wanted. Profile. Profiles. Okay, let me have a look at this. I just want to know, because if I go to the next screen, I don't want it to be like locked out and have to play all that again. Free. I just want free. Last but not least is the free profile, which is a blank profile. If you want to personalise the character the way you prefer, allocating the attribute points wherever you feel like it. That's what we want to do. Let's do that. Here we go. Bloody hell, man, I didn't expect this to be like this. I like it. At the start of a scene, previously earned experience points can be spent to improve the character's abilities. These abilities are divided into 2 areas, the character sheet and the discipline sheet. Each attribute affects a specific list of skills and disciplines. Attributes increase the chance of victory in case of a tie. Improving them will also decrease the willpower cost of focus. That's cool. Use the knowledge skills. The use of knowledge skills do not have a willpower cost. They cannot be improved by focus. Right, so where are we? R1 discipline menu. Discipline sheet contains disciplines. Experience points invested in disciplines increase the level and provide additional powers. Discipline powers can be passive and may be used in dialogue or exploration. Oh, fucking hell, lad, there's a lot, bloody hell, there's a lot to learn here. Physical, rhetoric. Identify and react to social conversations with ease, that's shit. Intimidate, I like intimidation. Bend your opponent's will, pressure them verbally, or even use physical force or threats. That's so good. Now, out of curiosity, yeah, okay, that's okay. Psychology. Convince others to do what you want by playing off their emotional weaknesses and behaviours. That sounds to me like manipulation. I think, to be honest, cancel that. I think this girl's more of a manipulative character. I don't think she's going to be more of an intimidator. Let's go with psychology. Let's manipulate bitches. So that costs... Oh shit, look. If we go with 3 psychology... Well, we can't. Okay, so I've got that much experience, but we also need experience for disciplines or specs. Supernatural perception, once activated, heightens your senses, your 5 senses, and allows you to see possible futures and read enemies. Discipline tied to charisma, ability to influence the emotions of those around you. Gives access to presence as a dialogue choice. +1 presence. Prevents your opponents from focusing a skill. Oh. That's impressive. When one of your actions increases the risk of an opponent's focus, the increase is reduced by 30%. Silver Tongue generates 1 less thirst. Presence is an amazing skill. Celerity. Discipline that allows you to traverse the environment at high speed and slows down your perception of time. I'm not interested in that at all. Auspex vision reveals interactions related to memories of an item. So if we want to be like a clairvoyant, that's what this is, isn't it? Reveals premonitions. I like to deal more in like the physical world. Okay, let's go back to this. Okay. Let's remove this. Let's get... Hold on. $45. I'm trying to access it, but the menu's a bit shit. There. Prevents your opponents from focusing a skill. But it does generate 2 of that. Oh, I couldn't get it even if I wanted to because it costs 90. Okay, right, what I think we're going to do is we're going to avoid them and we're going to go with this. Oh wait, the exploration. Shit, I hadn't even seen these. Can be used in exploration. Ability to pick locks and open mechanical safes. Level of familiarity with electronic equipment allows you to hack these devices. Oh my god, there's so much. There's so much. Deduction. Ability to make accurate inferences from 1 or more clues. Education, breadth of knowledge. Shit, these things don't need any willpower to use either, do they? They only cost 10 each, so at least we can do it. I think that's worthwhile. I think honestly it's worthwhile having at least 1 in all of these just so we can attempt it and then boost it if we want. And then go for we can double down on one of these. Since we've already got 1 in persuasion, I think we should go psychology to be a master manipulator. That's what she seems to be. Persuasion. She doesn't seem like a logical character to me, so I don't think she's going to be doing that. She's going to be using this. Right, we're going to go with this. This is my skill set. I'm not going with disciplines because at the end of the day, I think this discipline is really good, but it does use hunger, so I'm not really that interested. And there's only 3 skill trees. Extra upgrade. What does that mean? I can get +1 presence by spending 45. Maybe I should keep that experience. Yeah, we should do that actually, because if we can access the character screen anytime during the game, when we come across some... Oh shit, we should do that, shouldn't we? When we come across something, we could just boost that skill. Okay, I'm going to go with this. Yes, continue. How do we continue? Right. Continue then. Oh, you can... What the fuck do these do? When dialogue ratings are equal, the winner is determined based on percentage. See, I don't think that's good. I don't think we should waste points in this, because let's just spend our points in the things that are actually going to make it 100% success rate. I think these are shit. I think they're shit. Right, how do I continue? Lads, I'm actually stuck. Apply. Apply. You haven't put any points into your disciplines. That's alright, I haven't got any points to put in fucking disciplines. Now. I can't access the screen.
Hazel. Delson.
Come in, MM.
Look at this guy.
I wanted to have a word with you.
What can I do for you?
I'm glad you're here. It's been a long time since we last saw each other. Tell me, where were you tonight?
Like everybody else, I suppose. At home, getting ready for the party.
How fortunate you weren't running early.
Why? What's happened?
You know what the Code Red means. There was a breach. This is intolerable. These agreements were supposed to celebrate the power of my court. Instead, I've been made to look a fool in the eyes of my allies. We'll have to increase our diplomatic efforts with the Warlocks. Send new emissaries to Osborne.
What's that got to do with me?
Don't you worry about that for now. We have more urgent matters to attend to. We bring Journey to me.
Yeah, let's why?
What do you want with her?
I have a few questions I need to ask her. If mistakes were made, I need to know what happened. I'm sure that your friend will have a lot to tell me.
Let's not put ourselves in the firing line. Let's go with all right.
Yes, my prince. I'll be right back.
I didn't bring you here just for that. I have something to offer you.
I'm listening.
It's about the Primogen Council. You know everyone who's in it. Beryl, Richard, Hilda. Their support was much appreciated after the disappearance of the previous prince.
Quentin King.
But now, they've become an obstacle. It's been going on for months. They systematically oppose everything that I do. It must stop now.
Right. We've got 100%. Oh, this is education. Excellent, this is education. It's not going to cost me any, but it is going to increase my hunger. Oh, I'm going to go with it. Business as usual.
That's nothing new. That's rule number 1 of all the Primogen. The contrary would be worrisome.
That's what I thought too. But after tonight, well, I wonder. The Camarilla has faced many challenges in the past few years. Many of our strongholds have fallen. I won't let Boston suffer the same fate, but for that, I need loyal allies. Also, how would you like a spot in the Primogen?
What?
You've always taken care of your community, MM, without ever asking for anything in return. It might be time you took a leading role in the community's affairs.
Hilda won't let you do it. She'll never see me as her equal. Being seated next to her child? She'll feel humiliated.
I'm her prince. She will obey me.
She's not gonna like it.
I don't care. What I'm offering is much bigger than all that. What do you think?
Right, hold on. Let me just pause it there, lad. I just had a phone call that may be important. I'll be back in a jiffy. Okay, I'm back here. So, I don't know if I want to tell them I don't like the court. I think we're gonna keep our options open and keep our cards to our chest, like I've said before. We're gonna think about it.
I don't know. I need to think about it.
Time is of the essence. You're a businesswoman, MM. I know you'll be up to it, but we'll talk about it again soon. In the meantime...
I know. Jay, I'm going to go see Sylvia first. I need to clear my head.
Do it. You won't be able to hunt tonight. It's better to be prepared. Bring me Journey.
I will.
I have the utmost confidence in you, MM. Do not fail me.
You can count on me. What the hell is going on?
I'm happy to see you in one piece.
Hey, Syl. I'd like some refreshment, please.
Of course, I'll get you a glass.
I was thinking more like a vessel.
A vessel?
Serve yourself. But try not to damage them, okay? They're all I've got left in stock.
I get it, I'll be careful.
I'm right here if you need anything else.
Are we going straight to the cows, the vessels? A safe zone is a place where no one can see you feed. Ah. You can find them by exploring the surroundings. Only one prey may be sent to a safe zone at a time.
No news from anyone.
Do you think they're...
Now's not the time to be thinking about
Oh,
that.
what's this?
We're not the only ones freaking out. Look around. Exactly.
Oh, these, they're my prey. Right, hold on, let's have a word with this woman.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't really know what I'm doing at the
The
minute.
vessels are over there. Take whichever one you want.
Oh shit, okay. This guy looks like he could get 8. He's a bit old. I don't want no old blood. Fresh blood of a maiden.
Do you need me?
Yes.
Hi.
How do I... Look, she's got like an option to take triangle. Huh? How the fuck do I do it?
I'll stay here.
I can't do it. Huh. I can't actually do it.
Go ahead.
It doesn't let me.
Yes?
It says press triangle to do it, but... What?
Good evening.
What, lads? What the fuck? Find a place away from prying eyes. Right, wait there. Yeah. No? Ah. Yeah. Right. Prey will naturally be revealed as you approach them. To feed, you'll need to find a safe zone first. Okay, so we need to find this first, so we can lure them to. Go after isolated prey. If it's surrounded by potential witnesses, sending prey to a safe zone will increase suspicion. Okay. Right, we need the maiden. We need the virgin blood.
Come on. It won't take long.
Yes.
Yes. I want to drink your blood. Oh, damn. The kiss. Vampires use their powers to charm or subdue their prey and satisfy their hunger. When feeding on prey, you can control the amount of blood you take. Press and hold the button to increase the amount of hunger eliminated. If you do not press the button, or if you don't release it before the bar is full, the prey will die, drained of its blood. Killing prey will increase suspicion. Mortals will be on their guard, while vampires will question your respect for the masquerade. Right, so R2. Seven bars. That's so good. I don't know if we got 6 or because we only went partially into 7. Do we get 7 taken off our thirst? Yes. Some prey, their blood is emotionally charged after have a resonance that your character will earn after their feeding. At the end of a scene, a resonance provides an experience bonus for the corresponding discipline. If more than one resonance is acquired during a given scene, only the last one acquired is saved. If your prey survives, you may feed on it a second time. However, this will cause it to die and get suspicion. Okay, well, we don't need to, because we did. Even if you go partially into that 7th notch, you get a full 7 things taken off because we had 8 hunger before. That's good to know. That's good to know. Right, so what are we doing now?
Absolutely divine.
All right.
Treasure at the base of the mountain.
What a shitty night.
Do you think the Code Red will last much longer?
I hope not. The faster I get out of here, the better.
What? And Mem Lewis, the Black Rattler's Rose, is afraid of a handful of politicians?
God, no.
Fine. Let me know if I can do anything for you.
Those young people just want to have fun.
Yeah, where's Journey?
I'm supposed to find Jay. Do you know if she's done talking to April?
Huh. Good question. I saw her earlier, but she wasn't with Miss Bosley. She went into that alcove on your right, but that was a while ago.
Thanks.
You might want to avoid hanging around with her, you know? I've heard stuff about her.
I know, and it's not true. She didn't do anything, all right?
Fine. Sorry. Did you need anything else?
Yeah, so the prince does have a floor all to herself, but is that normal?
Miss Iverson has the top floor all to herself.
Yes, that's where she's got her office for hearings, as well as her personal quarters. Miss Bosley is the only one who has access to them.
I heard the prince put together a surveillance unit.
Yeah, the cave. Mr. Leto and his team spend their nights there. It's just below us. But don't even think about going down there. It's only for sewer rats.
Thanks for
That's where I'm gonna go.
My pleasure. Come back anytime you want.
So can we leave now? Oh, but look. We can feed on anyone, can't we? Or are they... Oh, you can't. Because she has to rest here. That's why you need to find a place. Oh, we found another secluded place, look. Boom. Now this guy, you're coming with me.
Come with me. There.
Going.
Okay, this is cool. So we might as well do this. And this isn't going to cost us any suspicion. You creepy old fuck. This guy loves this guy's actually getting off on it. What a weirdo. Is she going to eat his sleeve? No, she didn't. I only need one. I wonder if we get a remembrance of this dude. Ah. Experience bonus on disciplines, cool. Phlegmatic. Right, that's it. We'll just take these two. Right, let's go.
Miss Lewis.
Yes.
Can I help you?
I've got to talk to Jay. You haven't seen her, have you?
No, you should ask April.
It's a good idea. Thanks for the advice. Do you still work for April?
Well, aren't you rude? My loyalty is with the court.
Seems like Bosley's leading you around by the nose, though.
She's got some extra responsibilities, sure. But that's it. I have my own agenda.
I bet you do.
I'm not surprised. I've got stuff to do. See you later.
Yeah, the people in this game are weird. Where are we actually going now? Oh, hello, hello, hello.
Victoria!
MM! My little Rose!
It's been so long.
An eternity, you mean. And yet, look at you! As splendid as always.
I've learned from the best.
Adorable. How are you? This is a rather depressing night for a reunion.
Let's turn the question around.
What about you? You chose a bad time to visit us.
Oh, don't remind me. To think I was so happy to return to Boston after so many years. The trip was to be amazing.
Hey, the night's still young. it might be nothing at all.
You're right. Everyone is so tense. It's starting to rub off on me. I hear business is going well for you. Your Black Rattlers are making quite the splash. You can be proud of everything you've accomplished, darling. Your name is on everyone's lips.
Thanks. That means a lot coming from you. I'm really happy to see you again. I wish I had more time to talk.
Is there something stopping you?
You could say that. One of my acquaintances is in hot water with Miss Iverson. I need to help her.
I'm going to give you a piece of advice then. Don't waste your energy helping others.
Truth.
Let others handle their own problems. Their mistakes aren't your business.
100%. This woman speaks straight up facts. She is right.
It's a cynical point of view, but you're probably right. I should stick to my orders. Bring Jay back to the prince and let her deal on her own.
True.
The choice is yours, obviously. After all, you know Iverson better than I do. I'm just sharing my experience with you.
Thanks for the advice, Victoria. You've helped put things into perspective.
It's only natural. I'll always be here for you, darling, and I hope the feeling is mutual.
You know it is.
Wonderful. I'm relieved to see that despite the travails of time and distance, our friendship is still intact.
What are you doing in town anyways? The last time I heard about Victoria Ash, she'd just gotten back to Atlanta.
You know I never stay in one place for long. But to answer your question, I came to do business.
For the agreement, I'm guessing.
You guessed right. I'd hoped to meet up with one of my associates tonight, a warlock I'd sent to Hartford. Unfortunately, he still hasn't made his appearance.
He might still come. The night's not over yet.
Oh, you're refreshingly naive. We'll see.
Right, okay. We've got no rhetoric, so we can't do that with her, which is fine. So yeah, I quite like this girl. She does speak straight facts, and I do agree with that. I think you should help your friends, but you shouldn't help them in an instance when they've clearly made you should support them, but they should face the consequences by themselves. You know what I mean? Like, support them with it, but don't get yourself involved, because then that just drags you down. Okay. Does she know what's going on out there? I heard about her wedding. Does she know Hazel? We'll just start from top to bottom.
I imagine you received the alert as well.
Yes. I was with your prince when the message was sent.
Do you have any idea who triggered it?
Alas, I have no idea. Iverson didn't care to share that with me. She knows how to control information.
I'm not even sure she knows herself.
She's going to need answers. I doubt her subjects will wait much longer.
I've heard rumors about you. Something about a wedding.
Oh yes, my wedding to Tigurius. It was fabulous. We had a spectacular celebration.
I'll congratulate her.
I think congratulations are in order.
Oh, do you? It's a political marriage. Nothing more. Our family needed it.
You did it for the cam?
You seem surprised to hear it. You may not have noticed, but the Camarilla has lost some of its luster since the Ancili left. Our survival depends on our ability to make compromises.
You knew Boston when it was a Malkavian city. What do you think about the court now?
Iverson has successfully made her mark. It can't have been easy, with Quentin's grip on the city.
Boston was on the brink of chaos when Hazel took over. I don't always agree with her methods, but she gets the job done.
She knows what she wants. I respect that. Our family needs more leaders like her. That would be a welcome change from our usual weather vanes.
Right, we're going to leave there because we can't rhetoric her.
I'm sorry, but I've got to go.
I understand. Duty calls, but before you leave, I have a favor to ask you.
What is it?
I mentioned my emissary earlier. If you hear anything about him, please let me know when you get back, would you?
The emissary.
I thought I was only supposed to focus on my prince. Have you had a change of heart?
Huh. You're using my own words against me? It's a big favor. I'm aware of that. But I'm a loyal friend, and powerful too. If you can do this for me, I'll owe you one.
Fine. I'll let you know if I learn anything.
Right.
Thanks, MM.
So we can call in favors from the big guns.
I'll see you again soon, darling. If you need anything, I'll be right here.
Thanks, Victoria. See you later.
Ma'am.
Ma'am.
Sorry, I'm already taken.
Right then. So it looks like... Oh, no, can we... Wait. Can we go through here now?
April's gonna kill us.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes, yes. Lads, not gonna lie. I think the game's got problems with... like, where to fucking go.
Can I help you?
Where do I go?
I've got stuff to do. See you later.
And the menu of like what to do is not telling me what to do. It's just saying safe zone. Wait, hold on. Where does it... Oh, wait there. How do you... Oh, you must only be able to level up at the end of a mission. Like... Yeah, how... I don't know, I thought you could level up whenever you wanted. It turns out you can't, which is a bit weird. Okay, never mind. I don't understand this game. I actually don't understand what the fuck I'm doing. Where's the... Bruh. Do I actually have to...
Perfume.
Oh.
Jay.
Auspex. Heightened senses. This condition reveals new interactions detecting scents, listening to conversations from a distance, revealing the past of objects, or even experience premonitions. You can also discover items that have been hidden using supernatural powers. Okay.
Mind your own business, Syl. Now's not the time to make waves.
Where did you go, Jay?
Oh, now it leads me through there. Okay, that's a bit weird. But, who is this?
You want to...
Okay. Right, what we'll do is, lads, we'll call it an episode there. When we come back, we'll follow this trail and see where it takes us. And by doing what we just did there, that cost us two things, so I'm gonna leave it there. Yeah, okay, lads, we're getting used to the game. It's pretty... It's a lot to take in. Like, honestly, I still feel a bit confused at what's actually going on. But and the game's very different from what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a telltale dialogue choice game. Well, it still is. There's a lot of actual walking about and stuff, which, fair enough, it's pretty cool. See you in the next episode, lads.